where George Washington lived most of his life. It was called Mount Vernon Farm, where his brother lived.
That was the farm, Mount Vernon? I've been there. That's a neat place to visit.
Farms on it.
Wow.
He didn't have very clean teeth, and his teeth rotted out, and he had to have faith on them.
Wow.
Those false teeth.
What do we call those today? You know, if you can't use your own teeth, what kind of teeth? I'll bet some of your grandparents have these. Nadeja, what is it?
Dentures.
Dentures, yes. So I didn't know that people had dentures way back then.
You can take them out.
It looks weird.
Grayson, did it tell what his were made out of?
It was made of like rhino.
Really? A rhino horn? And I know he also had some that were wooden. When we went to Mount Vernon, we got to see some of his fake teeth. They had them in a case. And you're right, they were made of different things. That is kind of gross, isn't it?
That's creepy.
All right, keep going.
Here was the flag of the colony flag. It said, "Don't tread on me." It's right here too. That means like, don't step on me, don't mess with me. That's what they had.
Do you know who they were saying that to? Who were they giving a message to that said, "Don't step on me, don't tread on me"? Who were we still owned by? Do you remember?
New England.
England, right. And
It's
so it
not
was a
my
warning to
personal
them that leave us alone. Yeah, leave us alone. And Grayson, do you know what a colony is?
That's like
What do we call them today instead of colonies?
gangs.
Gangs?
Gangs.
No, a colony is a piece of land. What do we call colonies today instead of colonies? Deshaun, do you know? States, yeah. So colonies, that's what we were before we became the United States.
Here's when he was elected to be president. And I don't know why, but people just elected him to be president because they thought he was strong and good-handed.
What had he done for the country that made people like him? Let's let Grayson tell us.
He saved the state and won the war, and
Who were we at war with?
the Hessians were the British.
British, that's right. And what country are they from if you're British?
Germany.
No, but it's close to Germany. Jaden, do you know?
England.
England, that's right. So we were at war with England, and he was very brave, wasn't he?
And
What was
France
he
helped
in the war? Do you know what his?
Commander-in-Chief.
Yes, wasn't he a general? General Washington. What does that mean if you're a general?
That means you're like a captain. You have your own group.
That's right. He was in charge of everything to do with that war. So that's how he became president.
And France helped us.
Okay, here's my 5 facts. Here's the first one. George Washington was born February 22nd, 1732. And my second fact is in 1746 he moved to Mount Vernon.
His plantation, right?
In 1759 he married Martha Dandridge. That's it. And she actually died after him a lot, and she died in 1802.
Did you say she died before him or after?
After.
After. So she lived to be a little bit older.
In 1789 he became the first U.S. president of the United States. He was
that was old back then. Today, that's not very old.
And George died at the age of 67.
Oh, wow, he lived to be really old for back then. Why was it difficult to live to be that old? What was different back then from today? Why didn't you live very long?
Medicine and hospital.
Yeah, we didn't have all that back then, all the good medicines and doctors. They were doctors, but they didn't know as much as doctors do today. Okay, now tell us about your 5 objects.
And this is
And
the
you
first
speak up real loud so we can hear you
This
back
is
here.
the first object I put on here. It's a $1 bill I printed on the computer.
That looks very real.
And here's a survey map, and here's another one.
Why did you put a survey map on there?
He used this telescope thing and looked on maps.
To make maps? Okay, and was it for using during the war? So they would know where to go?
He also did it when he was a teenager a lot.
Wow. Okay, what else?
And here's his false teeth.
Oh, so, yeah, they've got figure. Are those ones made out of the rhino horn? Okay.
Here's a tobacco leaf.
Why did you put that up there?
He was famous. His family was famous with tobacco.
Did they grow that?
That-
What do you make with tobacco?
Nicotine.
But what do we use tobacco for? It's really bad for you today. They didn't know it back then.
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes, that's right, smoking. They didn't know that back then. They didn't know it was bad for
And
you.
chewing.
Yeah. Yeah, chewing tobacco, that's right. Okay.
And here's these buttons. I put some these silver ones and these yellow ones.
That looks really neat.
Looks like your mom's earrings.
And what's in his other hand? Is that another survey map?
And here's don't tread on them.
Did you make that flag?
Um,
That looks neat.
we printed.
Oh, that's fine. I like how you made it. Okay, boys and girls, look at his project. Does he have 5 facts?
Yes.
Did he have 5 or more objects?
Yes.
Okay. Grayson, do you have the name up on your George Washington? Is your name on there? Okay, very good. Now, raise your hand if you'd like to ask Grayson a question. And Grayson, you can call on people.
Oh, where was he born in? Like, what state?
He was born. He was like around like Germany.
Yeah, he wasn't born here in the United States, was he? Because where did most of the people come from at that time? England. Yeah, most of these were people who were born in England and they came over here and started a new country.
I mean, I don't really know because like he traveled so much. Like right when he was born, they went so much.
Wow.
Like he traveled.
But we could say he was probably born somewhere around England, I'll
He was
bet.
born in Virginia.
Well, no, he wasn't born in Virginia. He was born over in Europe. He came here to the United States. Am I right on that, Mom and Dad?
He's actually born in Virginia.
Was he born in Virginia?
His father, Josiah, immigrated from England.
Oh, okay, so his
1680.
parents came from England. Okay, so you're right, I'm sorry. Virginia. And was he born on the plantation then?
He was born at the first plantation ferry farm,
Not,
not on Mount Vernon.
but his parents started Mount Vernon, right?
His brother did.
His
Lawrence.
brother did.
His brother was
His mom lived there too.
the richest person in the family.
Wow.
That's how he had like such a big house. No,
I'm serious.
8,000. I don't know what they're called. Ours is.
And you know, Grayson, weren't we talking about him last week? There was something on our Scholastic News or something about what happened with his slaves when he died. Isn't he the one that we were talking about that he did something special that people had not done before?